company. Their primary focus is supporting our military through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 25 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 4,000 construction projects across the United States. NASCO has had the privilege of working with the U.S. Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs to plan, develop, and complete their new visitor center, which will both serve as a designated Colorado Welcome Center and illustrate a day in the life of cadets through interactive exhibits. NASCO provides support to our military through the construction of essential facilities used to train, prepare our soldiers, and enhance our nation's warfighting readiness. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats! Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! With over 55 years of business in the greater Silver Valley and beyond, Watts Appliance is your go-to place for all things appliance sales and service. Watts Appliance is 4 generations family-owned and operated and has the inventory and know-how to handle all of your appliance needs. Not only will the team at Watts guide and recommend from their impressive inventory, but they also service any purchase if and when the need arises. In addition to appliance sales and service, Watts also specializes in commercial refrigeration sales and service. So head on down to 3 North Division Street in Pinehurst, not just to see their iconic seasonal window displays, but to let Sherry, Brock, and the Watts team let you know what's up. Wildcats Live would like to thank Sherm, Lawana, Sherry, Brock, and the rest of the Watts family, not just for the exceptional service, but for their endless support of Kellogg High School activities and Wildcats Live. Operating out of Pinehurst, Idaho for over a decade, Jim's Towing is a second-generation family and Wildcat alumni owned and operated business that loves helping out in all areas of the Silver Valley and beyond. Jim's Towing Service, LLC, is more than just a 24/7, 365 towing and basic roadside assistance company. They are a team that will be there when you need them the most. Whether you are stranded on Interstate 90 or up the North Fork of the Coeur d'Alene River, or maybe just at the grocery store in town, Brandon and the Jim's Towing team are on the job. Do you need a jump start? Flat tire at the worst possible time? Give the team at Jim's Towing a call. Did you secure your vehicle a little too well, locking your keys safely inside? Rest assured, Jim's Towing will be there to help you out without damaging your vehicle. Jim's Towing is not just the only AAA provider in the Silver Valley, but they're also your neighborhood U-Haul dealer, offering great service for your moving and hauling needs. In addition to vehicle services, you will see the team at Jim's Towing supporting many local groups and endeavors. Thank you, Brandon and Jim's Towing, for your support of Wildcats Live. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live.
School and Andrews Gymnasium for tonight's game between the Knights of Lakeside High School and your Kellogg Wildcats. As member schools of the Idaho High School Training Association, the Student Advisory Council, and the statewide Sportsmanship Committee, we remind you that sportsmanship and the objectives of educational institutions are a top priority. Your cooperation and support of the values and respect of good citizenship are appreciated. And now, the service tonight. Number 1, a junior, Kimberly Clark. Number 2, a junior, Eileen Wolf. Number 34, a junior, Eileen Lambert. Number 11, a junior, Jamie Hodgson. And number 3, a freshman, Leah Charlie. Tonight the coach by Chris Thorne, assisted by Caleb Harn. And now for the Wildcats, number 10, a senior, Michaela Block. Number 12, a freshman, Peyton Story. Number 13, a sophomore, Jordan Susky. Number 20, a senior, Aubrey Rock. And number 21, a junior, Danny Henderson. The Wildcats are coached by Jen Mann, assisted by Gus Holborn and Megan Fisher. Referees tonight are Jim Buckles, Randall Brown, and Glenn House.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the friendly confines of Andrews Gymnasium. Maybe sometimes not so friendly, but tonight it's friendly. We have a non-league matchup here between the Lakeside Knights and the Kellogg Wildcats, coming off a little bit of a rough game against the Lakeland Hawks after playing in the Silver Valley tournament. And we have the Lakeside Knights coming off a game, it looks like, against Inchelium, Washington, 43-64 loss. So this is a non-league game here tonight. I am Simon Miller, Wildcats Live. Off the turnover there, Story out on the perimeter and point. They get it right back. I am joined by Gemma Miller again, because she's got some 5-star reviews. The positive comments have come in on Gemma. There's a three-pointer rattles in. That is number 1, Kimberly Pluff, getting the Lakeside Knights on the board early. Wildcats need to settle, run an offense here. Story's going to be aggressive. She's going to dish. And we're going to go from there. Wildcats with the rebound, Danny Hendrickson. And it's going to be Story. We're going to hear those names a lot, ladies and gentlemen. This Peyton Story, she's a freshman on the roster only. She is not a freshman by how hard she plays and by how athletic she is. Again, Gemma Miller up in the K-wall. Another 3. Pluff not giving me any time to talk about the Wildcats live crew here. Gemma doing a good job up in the crow's nest. Story now going to pull from 3. And I'm joined by Kellogg Wildcats alumni and current golf coach, Danny, a.k.a. Bulldog Kenya. Danny, let me catch my breath here. What do we have going out here? What did we see earlier? Talk about the JV game, overtime. Good win for Coach Fisher.
We should have went live, I think, the last
I agree.
Maybe 8 minutes, the 4-minute overtime, plus the last 4 minutes of that fourth quarter.
Man, that was good.
It was great.
We enjoy it. We were just jumping up and down up here. Wildcats come away with the victory. Again, remember, Kellogg had no JV program last year, and they've built that from the ground up. There's a nice take by Stutzky to get the Wildcats back within 2 after 2 3-pointers from the Lakeside Knights out of the chute. And it's just great to see. You could see the confidence build, couldn't you, Danny, in those JVs? All freshmen and 1 sophomore, and they were so excited.
They were almost a little too ecstatic, but there were still a few minutes left on the quarter there in the halftime.
Wildcats going to work, getting it into Danny in the paint, and she gets it to go. 3-0 or 6-0 run here by the Wildcats. We're going to see if we can get you that replay of getting Danny in the paint early. 6-6, Kellogg Lakeside, non-league action. It's chilly outside, but it's warm here in Andrews Gym. Wildcats in their home whites. Lakeside coming up from Plummer Worley. Just about hour and a half, Danny? Hour and a half. Wildcats looking to take their first lead here. Roth will take it out in front of her student body, student section. Oh, Danny with a nice crossover left. Couldn't get it to go, but that was a great move. Rebound gathered by Stutzky. Story again, she's fearless, guys. I mean, it's so great to see freshmen that just aren't afraid of the spotlight. Story is not afraid of the spotlight at all. Wildcats get another look at it. That's Stutzky! Splash. Danny, good ball movement, I think.
Good ball movement. Jordan hasn't had a lot of time. You know, they're trying to go too fast, I think. They need to slow it down a little bit. But Jordan, she's going to score some points tonight.
Jordan, I nicknamed her in volleyball the human spark plug, along with Reagan Ortley. Similar energy levels, and it's just pretty awesome to see. You watch her play right now. She just never rests. You have to take her out of the game to make her rest. That's a nice inbound play there by Lakeside. This is a lot of points, Danny, for a girls' game, non-league early in the season. These two teams are putting up some points. It's going to go underneath, I think, to Lakeside. Wildcats with a little turnover on the inbound. Wildcats look like I can't tell. I think that was a zone. I'm not sure.
Definitely wasn't man.
And no press here, no full court pressure, but they are picking up man-to-man at half court. So Michaela Groth really needs to, kind of hold her own there and get the Wildcats into their offense here. They're going to get the Story. She almost traveled there, but gathered herself. Wildcats trying to kind of figure out what they can get going here. It was about a half court, full pressure. So they're picking up right at half court, man-to-man defense by the Lakeside Knights here early on.
I'd love to see Michaela Groth, take lead tonight.
And she can. She's a good ball handler. She's physical. She's smart. You gotta be assertive. Her cousin's gonna take a three here from the flute section. No good. Lakeside on the counter. That is number 2. Kylie Wolf. And a couple of missed shots there by the Knights.
It almost seems like Lakeside is afraid to try to penetrate and get into the hoop. They're on the perimeter.
Yeah, it hasn't been a whole lot of dribble penetration, or both offenses really haven't done much except get a couple putbacks and a couple of threes. We'll see here the Wildcats again in transition. They're going to have to figure something out in the half-court set because I'm going to go down to Story on the short corner. So Story gets the ball in the short corner down there. I like the look. She faded away. I'd like her to go up stronger. But what I love about it is she missed the shot. She followed it and just about got her own rebound. So there's some good things happening down there. Underneath for the Wildcats, there's Danny with the little sneak around. Got it. 2 for the Wildcats. I'll try to give you a replay of that. That was a great underneath, great play design there, Coach Jana. We'll go picture in picture so you can continue to watch the rest. Lakeside's got a little 3-man, they got a little 5-man, 5 out, none in, Danny. So they're doing a little motion offense, maybe with a little weave at the top so far. Haven't seen a ton of screens. 11-8. So the Wildcats, after being down 6-0, are now up 11-8. That's an 11-2 run for those of you mathing at home. It's easier to do at home than, that was a nice, there's some of that penetration there we were talking about, and that is, I have a 24 there, and I have no 24 on the roster. I can look and see from our scorers table. That is going to be, gotta get the right one here. 24 is Lampert, who is into the game. She was not a starter. She's not on the roster that was sent. So we're going to put that in here. Oh, Lambert is in here as a 34. I'm confused as if that is, I don't see a Lambert on the actual official roster. So I'm going to say that Lambert is 24, not 34. If I'm wrong, somebody could tell me in the chat. I'd be glad to fix it. That's what I'm here for.
You are the IT guy.
Yeah. You know, commentating, running the production, making sure the sound is good, doing some play-by-play, and on the side, just making sure all of the rosters that were sent in are correct, which they're not. So, slight rant. I believe at the line is number 24, Tyler Lampert. I could be wrong. I double check. Yes, T. Lampert, 24, not 34 as the roster that was emailed in. I can only work with what I'm given. 10-11, Lakeside down 1. Wildcats going short corner again to Danny Payton. Just got a little shuffle with her feet. Got a little ahead of herself. But again, as a coach, if I'm sitting over there, I don't. It's kind of frustrating, but I'm like, she wants to go all the time, and I will take that every day of the week, every quarter of the game. Peyton Story, a Wildcats Live Player of the Game, just 2 games into the season as a freshman. So there's a three-pointer. Oh, just almost got the shooter's roll. I believe that's Lila Sijon. Who got the rebound there, Danny? Did you see who got that board? It's now 12-11. A lot of points here in this first quarter. This is fast-paced. Little steal there by Lakeside. Going to go coast to coast. That rebound is going to go to number 3. Good hustle, Lila Sijon.
I'd like to see Kellogg just slow it down just a bit.
Yeah, and when they slowed it down, they got good looks. If they'll be patient, get Danny the ball down low. She just needs some time to establish that into that paint. You got to reverse that ball a couple times. There she has position. Dribbled right into it. That's okay. She's going to get a board. This is a better possession. Even if you don't get points here, it's a good possession. But if you get points, it's even better. So we got Lila Sijon as number 3. Our referees, Danny, get that ready. You can introduce our referees. I think at least if it's accurate. It wasn't accurate in the first game. Clint House I did not see him here.
Yeah, tonight's referees, Duncan Yeager, AJ Bennett, and Warren Carl.
All right. Oh, Clint House is down there right now. So Clint is working this game. So we got some logistical issues here. You know, Wildcats Live, we depend on the information that we're given. So we'll just kind of muddle through and figure it out as the Wildcats do the same. A little turnover there again as the last minute of the first quarter winds down. That's another 3 by Kimberly Clough for the Knights. That's her 3rd 3 of the quarter. That, if you played NBA Jam in the day, she's on fire. Wildcats just kind of trying to make some kind of. Groth is going to try her. She's going to get fouled and get 3 shots. The foul is going to be on number 2, Kylie Wolf.
I said it in that JV game, you know, get the ball, get into that triple threat, but slow down a little bit. Give me a bounce pass here and there. We're just.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about triple threat. You know, you just kind of go back to the basics, but a ball fake and a bounce pass will do wonders. It opens up a whole new world of basketball. Ball fake, high, they jump, bounce pass. That's what we're here for. We're breaking it down and making these players better, Danny. They're going to watch this later, and they're going to, hey, Coach Kenyon and Coach Miller had good points. They were also golf coaches. I'm thinking about going out for golf this year. Win. Aubrey makes, I think, one of those, or 14-17. Gosh, this is a lot of points. You know what usually happens though in a game like this? You think it's going to be 60-something to 50-something, and the next quarter there'll be 8 total points scored. That's the way high school basketball rolls sometimes. Ruth Ross is the first one in the chat. She says she can't find info online. Who's the girls basketball JV coach? Do you mean from Kellogg? I have the coaches from Lakeside on the roster here that was emailed in, if those are correct. But for Kellogg, it's Jana Nearing. She's assisted by Gus Colburn and Megan, and Ruth might know her as Megan Lafreniere Fisher, right?
It's a married name, yes.
Yeah, but you got to do that because some people are like, I don't know a Megan Fisher. I went to school with a Megan Lafreniere, however you say it. You don't pronounce it the proper French way. Anyhow, we are somehow at the end of this first quarter. I would label it as one of my favorite words, frenetic. Lots of energy. And our referees are gathering on the Wildcat at half court. And our band is bringing us some great tunes. So Danny and I are going to take a break. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Oh, Megan Garner. Yes, thank you. It's Megan Garner, but it was at one time. Yeah, it was a different. She changed her name to Garner. Yeah, we can sort that all out. Welcome to the Silver Valley. We are back. Hello. I got a little short there in my mute button. It's not good. I think it's back. Danny, you back?
I think I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. And it is 14-18, possession to the Lakeside Knights. Put up some points there in the first quarter, wasting no time, looking for some points here in the second quarter, and they'll get it on the second attempt. And that's number 24, Tyler Lampert, I believe. That's 3. So Wildcats down 7. And they're going to try their hand at 3. I'm not sure Lakeside will do this to you, too. They'll lull you into this. I guess it's not lull. They'll entice you into this up-and-down game and high-paced offense. I don't think if you're Kellogg, that's the pace you want to play. Kellogg it needs to get more in a defensive approach on that half-court set over there, and work the ball into Danny Hendrickson in the paint, maybe get some people in foul trouble. But Lakeside's they're gonna push it. That's Kimberly Pluff. She's double digits already. She has 3 threes and that free throw, so she's at least at 10, unofficially. Good shooter. The Wildcats really need to find something here to hang their hats on offensively. Something consistent. There's a little weave going on here at the top. Story just not afraid of anything, and then they're going to get it. That was a good angle, good entry pass. Danny follows it. Okay, I'll take that. I don't mind that entry pass at all. Sometimes they'll force it and have a bad angle. But that time I think it was Stutzky. Nice bounce pass. And got that. Danny had position. She had her defender sealed on that high side and got the ball. Unable to capitalize thus far, but that was good. That was good basketball. Wildcat Pep Band bringing it tonight, doing a pretty good job in the absence of the director, Adam Ream. He's down at the University of Idaho. Go Vandals. At a choir concert type event with some Kellogg High School students. Danny with a nice bucket there off the glass. 23-16. Wildcats just trying to kind of hang in there right now against this Lakeside girls team that are not afraid to shoot at all. Just got to give them a little bit of a window and they'll take it. Good defense there by guess who? Story.
See, I like that. I like how Jordan turned it back.
Yes.
Slow it down a little bit.
Take control of the tempo. And that, I believe, is Schillerup. She came in kind of quietly and just knocked down, was that a 2?
That was a 2-point.
So
Assassin right there.
Bella Schillerup, the freshman, comes in and just says, I'm ready to play. Lakeside, see that ball movement, Danny? The way they move the ball, look at back up, don't get trapped in that corner, all the way around to the opposite side, and then now back over. Good steal there by Danny, but good ball movement there by Lakeside. You really have to play defense. Danny gets it stolen from her, gets it back, dishes to Schillerup. I'll take that because she's not afraid to shoot it. Heat check by Schillerup, no good. 18-23. This is fast-paced. Got to rebound. You can't give Lakeside tons of extra looks. So far, Wildcats been holding their own on the defensive end. Good job resetting. Good again, Danny. Good job by these. It's Groth and Stutzky that have to take control of the tempo here. Schillerup's got to chin the ball, triple threat it. Instead, she doesn't. She gets it nearly stolen. Wildcats will dodge a bullet there. Coaching point. Bella, chin it and put it in triple threat. Be strong with the ball. Peyton Story down here. She's looking like a sniper. She's down here hoping to be unnoticed. Kind of keeping the dribble alive there. We got entry looking for Danny. Not quite there. Good. See that? That's good. Good job by Story. Ball fake. It wasn't there, so then her defender comes up on her, and so she dribbles and gets a foul called. That's Peyton Story's doing some good things here.
Had she waited just a hair longer, I think Danny would have been there for the screen. I think they just need to they need to let it set it up. It'll naturally happen.
I like their discipline and patience is improved though. It's better. They're getting some looks. Groth almost took the 3 there. She gives it to Schillerup. Going to be a travel there. So Bella, she's putting in some good minutes here. She got a jumper to go there, and a little bit rocky on jump stops and triple threat. But, you know, get a freshman in the game. You just got all that energy. Just got to harness it and go back to your fundamentals. That's a nice steal by Stutzky. Put that on replay. Coast to coast. She got it done. That's good. 2 points there for the Wildcats. Nice job there by Stutzky. Just kind of waited on that lazy pass. And there she is again. Stutzky's doing some damage here right now on the defensive end for the Wildcats. Gotta love the energy. Active hands, active feet. Good things happen. Groth running point. Kind of skip pass there to get the Story's got to be careful on that. She's dragging that pivot foot. Good job with being strong with the ball. Danny with the backside rebound. So, ball reversal. Groth got a good look at the bucket. And guess what? Danny and all her experience down there on the block. Not the tallest girl down there, but one of the strongest. And basketball savvy. Backside rebound. Now a chance to knock down a couple free throws.
We got my cousin Robbie down there giving me some stats.
After good.
The first quarter, I mean, Danny had 7 rebounds
wow.
between offense and defense, and she just had another one there.
So Danny's approaching double-digit rebounds in the first half. Thank you to cousin Robbie Figueroa.
That's right.
He's down there doing some work. We told him we need some of that info up here, and it's paying off already. Wildcats Live, you know, it takes a team, you know. It's just what we do. That's another. I would like to see, if anything, nice little rebound there. Pluff again. She's dangerous.
She's gonna have 15 or 16.
I'd like to see the Wildcats contest those threes a little bit more, Danny. They're giving them, the looks are too open. If they make them, fine, but if you got to close out. Peyton Story, she's not going to have much of that. She's going to try it again. Oh, my. Little splash from the baseline. Peyton Story. Yeah, she's fun to watch.
She's on the top of my list right now for player of the game.
Yeah, Wildcats, we got 27 people watching, so we'll see if we can get some votes.
Here we go,
The second half,
steal.
yeah, second half we'll put in a poll for player of the game. So keep watching here, Wildcats fans. And up and under Danny with the left. I love that. Man, she didn't finish that, but that was fun to watch. That's good basketball. 23-25, now 27-23. Lakeside they're relentless. Yeah, Coach Jan they got to get a breath.
Take a little breath. It is a little slugfest, though.
It is. It is. This is a fun game so far to watch. I don't know if the Wildcat pep band is ready to spin one up for us. So we'll just kind of chill here. I think that was a full timeout. Oh, they do have one. So we'll take a break here. That wasn't a real strong start there. They're going to probably give that another try. Gemma's on the camera, so we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Name that tune. So Wildcats Live will do a player of the game. Still, it feels like a game full of points has happened already. It's only the second quarter, so keep watching these players. Danny, early on, that's a good-looking shot there from Groff. Still can't get that to drop. Danny, early results. Who's your top two?
My top
player of the game.
Two?
Yeah.
I mean, Peyton Story's there. I like her intensity, and she's scoring some points here as of late. But Danny Hendrickson, I mean, she gets so many boards. She gets a lot of points. I mean, she hits the floor more than she. She's everywhere.
Yeah. You go. I like this because you go Story Hendrickson. I'm gonna go Stutzky Hendrickson, and so we have Hendrickson in common. So that's probably our favorite. And we're going to see how Story and Stutzky pull within, get in. Wildcats going to have to do something on the defensive end. Oh,
she stepped on the line.
Okay. They forced her baseline, made her step out. Stutzky and Story going to have to, prove that they are players of the game, contenders as we progress here. And who knows? Somebody could come out from nowhere, hit a couple threes, get a couple steals. Not on this possession, however. Here come Danny, they waste no time. The Knights have no interest in slowing down. They are high-volume shots. They are shooters, and they like to push the tempo. So you're going to have to defend if you're the Wildcats. You are not going to outscore these girls. You have to ratchet up your defense.
You sound like you should be coaching the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh. Well, thankfully, I probably could have coached the Seattle Seahawks special teams this weekend. What was it, 2 turnovers in a row, 3 turnovers, touchdown on the kickoff or on a punt. Yeah, it was not good. They did get the W, though. Ruth's saying she can't hear Danny very well. Danny is on the blue mic. I got him up pretty good here. We'll see how that. Maybe he just has to move that mic, make sure it's right in front.
Can you hear me now, Ruth?
Oh, yeah, I think that's better. We'll see. We'll wait to hear from our lone chatter so far. Ruth, just the only one in the chat right now. Clint House, normally our in-house referee, he's usually, no pun intended.
He's actually in the house.
He's in the house, and he's Clint House, and he's reffing. So he can't, unless he's got his phone out, he's not going to be giving us any expertise tonight. Stutzky kind of lost control. Little helter-skelter here. Yeah, if I'm the Wildcats. Danny, so the tendency, of course, is the right-hand side. Right hand, dribble to the right. That's our strong side. Dribble to the right, entry pass to the right, baseline right. Wildcats were doing a good job at the beginning of the game, I thought, reversing the ball to that left side, your non-dominant side. But you have to keep defenses honest. You can't just use one half of the court. You're making it easier for them to defend. And the Wildcats were doing that early, so that is either Wildcats just kind of falling asleep a little bit and going to that strong side, or it could also be the Lakeside coaches said force them to the right and keep them over there, which normally you don't. You want them to go to their weak side, but it could be like, hey, we'll just get them over there and we'll trap them. So
I'd like to see Kellogg get the ball back, and I'd like to see 3 or 4 passes before a shot.
Yep. Oh, Hoosier style, right? 4 or 5 passes before a shot. And you got to rebound. You can't give them a filp into the game. You got to be careful at that half court line not to get it over and back. Oh, that's a travel. Groth has got to know a little better than that. She got a little, again, happy feet. Happy feet is when your eyes get big because you see something you want to do, but you don't pivot or put the ball on the floor before you take off. That's going to be a travel every single time. 29-23. Wildcats briefly took a lead, and then it was a 1-point game for a while, and Lakeside you just can't sleep on. There you go. There's a contested.
Blocked by Groth.
Yeah, Groth on the 3-point line. You just got to contest those threes. Close out. Hand up. Groth to Groth. We are at 40% Groth right now. And Stutzky's going to take a shot at the 3. Peyton's going to try to get the rebound. No. That is 24. Lampert going to bring it up the court, cross back into the key and throw it up, and it's going to go down. Wildcats got to be careful here. They're still in single digits. If they can get, I'd go last possession here if possible. Shot clock is off. Extended pressure here by Lakeside. That means something's open in the key. They don't see it. That's another steal. And we're going to get a foul. That steal is number 2, Kylie Wolf. And Wildcats, they were within, Danny? 3-4 points the whole entire first half. And now they're in danger of going down 10, which isn't terrible.
And that's a 3rd foul for Michaela.
And that's 3 on Michaela. Bonus, of course, here. The resets at every quarter. Coming up on halftime. We'll probably keep you here with the Wildcat Band. Maybe go to a few of our sponsors. We'll see how it goes. Wildcats need to get some points here. And almost got a rebound there. Philp almost pulled it down. It's going to be a 9-point advantage. Well, you never know with Lakeside. That had a chance. End of 2, end of the first half. It is, after it being 14-18, it is now a 32-23 9-point lead for the Lakeside Knights. Wildcats going to go back in halftime. Coach Jana going to coach them up, see what they can figure out defensively. And also, scoring 23 is not terrible. So we're going to take a break as well. For Danny and Gemma, I'm Simon Miller here, Wildcats Live. We'll take you down to the Wildcat Band and a word from a few of our sponsors. Thanks for watching.
Please clear the floor.
And I believe we are back. And thank you to Coach Ruth Ross for saying that it helped that Danny put this mic a little closer. Coming out of the half here, 32-23. Thanks for some stats. Quick three there from Robbie Figueroa. We got, basically kind of a smattering of points and rebounds, but one that stuck out to me, of course, was Stutzky with 7 points. But Danny Hendrickson was 7 points and 7 rebounds in the first half. And that's a good job. And Wildcats just defensively they're not going to stop Lakeside, but they have to slow them down. And Danny, we talked about this. Slowing them down might mean taking some time on the offensive end and making some passes and taking good shots.
100%.
If you go quick, you're feeding what they want to do is to go fast pace. They do not want to slow it down.
You're just kind of fueling their fire by, getting in a hurry, making mistakes.
That's nice little, that was a nice offensive set there, just a lot of motion. And Wildcats, that's the other thing. You're going to have to rebound. You cannot give them 2 and 3 chances per possession. So Wildcats get out of that possession with no damage after a turnover. So maybe we'll just keep track of these second half turnovers. That's 1 there for the Cats. And this is what you need to do. You need to grind it out down here. And now, well, then there's another turnover. And make them play defense. So far on the offensive end, Wildcats not doing what I know Coach Jana told them at halftime. Lakeside love. Oh, that's a nice curl. Just kind of ran into Danny there, playing some good help side defense, but that was number 3 for Lakeside. Lila Sijon with a nice curl, reading the defender and getting a good look there. And that's a good possession. Yeah, Danny, this is positive. That was good. This is the positive sandwich. That was good, but we're still forcing it to the right. But we did it well, and we got Aubrey
on the line, yeah.
And we got her to the line, yes. We could still move the ball a little bit better and take care of it. You know, the last thing that Lakeside wants you to do is work that shot clock down and, below 20.
There we go. Danny Hendrickson with another rebound.
Rebound and points.
And points.
So Wildcats still trying to just kind of slow this down a little bit. They're going to want to throw up threes. Give them 1 shot and they're done. And now when it's not there, okay, right side, now back out. Back out. Get it back up top. Yeah, see, you're trapped.
Someone needs to make a cut there.
Yep, somebody's got to be available. So you're in no man's land down here. They're going to get away with it because they got it to Aubrey again. And I'm happy. I mean, you're always happy to score points, but that's dangerous. You have to get it out of that corner. Credit to the good pass, though, and Aubrey with a great, strong take down there. And see, so what that does, Danny, is, Kylie Wolf got to the line here, but they didn't get a fast break, and they didn't get a turnover. And so now you're within 5. So if you're Kellogg, you just have to play. It's a more disciplined, smart basketball. Not that Lakeside's not playing smart, but Lakeside's style is fast. They want to move it. They want you to be kind of running, ragged a little bit. And they have the athletes to do it. These girls are good basketball players, and they can all shoot. Got to rebound that. I don't know who that was on the not now down low, but the secondary defender or rebounder there kind of got caught. See how fast they move? I mean, this is like, no, we're not setting it up. We're moving.
Perimeter.
This is motion. This is motion and shooting. And 1 shot. And that's what you need to do. So now, here we go. Let's go to the left. Let's take a look. Good. Now it's not there. Go to the right. Now go to the other side.
I'd like to see another pass.
She tried it, but that's
there
okay.
We go.
There it is. It's
there.
A little late, but it was there.
Great 3-point by Jordan Stutzky again.
Heck yeah. Now they're within 3. So now your recipe. Now you've come out of the halftime. Coach Janet Nearing has said, this is what we're going to do. And when you do it, this is what you get. So you have to stay committed to it. Lakeside's going to keep moving it. But they're in their half-court set now. So now you need to play good help defense, get a rebound. And yes, I couldn't see it down there. Yes, Wildcat ball. So far, I'm saying out of half, those 2 turnovers kind of, I'm saying A-. I'd say solid A without the 2 turnovers.
Same thing. Go to that left side.
There it is. Yep.
Dish it into Danny.
Yeah, she's got to be a little stronger there, but that was good luck. Good steal, coast to coast. She's not going to miss that. We've heard her name called quite a bit, Kylie Wolf. And I like this timeout. You got it down to 3. It's back up to 5. Jana's saying right now, get back on defense. Keep doing what we are doing execution-wise on offense. It's okay. But you can't let one steal and a bucket turn into 4 steals and buckets. Then you're back down by double digits. So I like the timeout. And I think it was just the 30 because they're already buzzing them back out. So 35-30.
It's amazing how many all these other sports and golf kind of go hand in hand. Like, you know, you make a bogey, you make a bogey, but then you can throw in 4 pars.
Yes, just don't get, even if it's another bogey, just don't get a double followed by another double or a triple. Stop, what do we call it? We always tell our golfers, stop the bleeding.
Always.
No, it's okay. You know, you cut yourself. Stop the bleeding, just get a par. Uh-oh, that's another turnover. This is not what they need, Danny. And we are going to get, I think he called an offensive foul. And
now we got a technical.
this is, you know, quite, I don't have this on replay. We were busy, we were enthralled. I think it was a moving screen on the fast break, called it. And now Clint House is going to call a technical foul, probably some comments that were made. He's going to go over to the coaches and explain that. Those coaches are Chris Dorman and Caleb Harms. He's just saying, hey, you know, you can't do that.
She must have threw the basketball down in a manner that.
In disgust or, oh, you got to make those. It's okay. 35-30. Shout out to my coworker, Eliston James, engineering the decryptor from the Nevco scoreboard. So we have live scoring, no need for additional input. Whatever Chris Johnson has on the scoreboard, we have up on your screen there. So that was fun to get that figured out. Wildcats see, they're in dangerous territory. You can't. That's a lazy pass.
It's a very lazy pass. I mean, Jordan's 5 feet tall. You got to give her a pass that she can catch.
Oh, and so Wildcats they're fortunate to only be down 4 here. That's 2 turnovers in the last 2 possessions. You can't throw a helium pass from the top of the key. You have to dribble and bounce pass.
There we go.
Yes. And now you have to dribble and bounce pass or a aggressive skip pass to Story.
That was a great shot up there.
It was. So better. I'm still a little bit hesitant with some of the ball handling for the Wildcats, including passes. They're going to have to clean that up. But they have slowed the pace down here, forcing Lakeside here to go. As Coach Ruth Ross has seen her share of basketball games, she said the same thing we talked about, Danny. 5 out, none in. So that means they're all around the perimeter and they're running a motion game. So the Wildcats have to kind of just contain that. They're not going to stop it. They got to contain it. Nice and better. Good entry pass there, and that was Groff. Was it a bounce pass, Danny? I didn't see.
It was not, but it was a good rebound by Jordan Sutsky to Michaela. Get down there to get it to Hendrickson.
Good. Wildcats out of the gate here. Look how fast this quarter has gone and not as many points, but both teams have sort of adjusted. These coaches have gone in at halftime and said, hey, this is what they're trying to do. Here's what we're going to do to counter that. And the other coach is doing that. So you're going to see a little bit of different style, a little bit of different flow of the game here. So far, I think it favors Kellogg. Kellogg has slowed the tempo down enough here to make this more of a half-court game. So credit to Coach Jana there. Know she's making some really good adjustments. That's going to be a bucket and the foul. Kylie Wolf.
If that was on Jordan or Danny there. On Jordan. Jordan Stutzky with her first foul.
And we're going to get a timeout. And that Kylie Wolf, she is a junior according to the roster that was sent in. And I think that is, let's see if that's a full. That is a full timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. With over 55 years of business in the greater Silver Valley and beyond, Watts Appliance is your go-to place for all things appliance sales and service. Watts Appliance is 4 generations family-owned and operated and has the inventory and know-how to handle all of your appliance needs. Not only will the team at Watts guide and recommend from their impressive inventory, but they also service any purchase if and when the need arises. In addition to appliance sales and service, Watts also specializes in commercial refrigeration sales and service. So head on down to 3 North Division Street in Pinehurst, not just to see their iconic seasonal window displays, but to let Sherry, Brock, and the Watts team let you know what's up. Wildcats Live would like to thank Sherm, Luana, Sherry, Brock, and the rest of the Watts family, not just for the exceptional service, but for their endless support of Kellogg High School activities and Wildcats Live. Are we back? We are. We are back. Gemma Miller doing another stellar job on the camera tonight.
As always.
She might earn a paycheck.
For sure she is
tax-free.
For sure she is employee of the evening.
She is. She's got her sisters down here in the band. Peyton. I don't think she picked
up that pivot.
She came up on her toe, which a lot of time a ref is going to see that and go, you drug that. I'm going to give Peyton the benefit of the doubt on that, Danny. I think she kept the toe down, but it's all about perception. Good. Golly, I thought that was good. That was these girls from Lakeside, their shots all look so good.
Aubrey just got to go up with that.
Yep, square and go up strong, but she does get fouled. The foul is going to be on number 4. Number 24, and that's her 4th foul. That is Tyler Lampert. They're gonna sub. It's gonna be on the 2nd free throw, I believe. Anyway, getting back to the Lakeside offense, we call that a 5-out, none in. You can have a 4-out, 1 in, or a 3-out, 2 in, or it's just basically perimeter versus what's happening sort of around the paint, around the basket. And Lakeside just going to basically 5-out, full 5-man motion. And so it's good against a man-to-man. And it will work against the zone too, but you don't need as much cutting. You need a little bit more finding gaps and spaces and attacking seams. But right now with the Wildcats in man-to-man, they just go with this 5-out. There's always a shooter just like that, and that's what they are going to do. That's Pluff. She's got at least, I think that's 4 that I can remember, 3-pointers, maybe 5.
I'm guessing she's close to 20 points.
Yeah. Wildcats. Okay, so Lakeside, this last 4 minutes of the 3rd quarter, we talked about the adjustments of the coaches, and now they're starting to adjust to those adjustments. So now Wildcats getting the ball to Danny and Aubrey down in the paint. It's worked. If they made a few more free throws, it would be an even closer game. But Lakeside's really committed to that. We got to move the ball, and we got to take threes when we got them. When we get the opportunity, and both teams have done that. Now it's just a matter of, who plays better here in the end. The strategies have been revealed. It's just a matter of who can impose their will here. that step back there by Wolf looked pretty darn good. Rebound, was that 0-0?
Yes.
Ariana Lowley getting on the board there. So the Wildcats now down 9 again, which is what the deficit was at the half. So Lakeside has regained that lead and now look to take it to 11 or 12, depending on, I will not rule out a 3 here. Wolf just kind of breaking things down right there.
A little moving screen there?
I think so. Yep. Little moving screen on Lowley. Oh, no, that's 0-0. That's Gore, Cassidy Gore. About a minute 20 here left to go. 3rd quarter. This quarter's gone a little quicker, it feels like. Danny's going to take it down in the paint. That's good defense, but still should stay here with the Wildcats, I would think. So they're going to have it underneath. Schillerith comes into the game for Story. Much needed rest. As we close this 3rd quarter, Danny, I'm leaning towards Hendrickson. There just hasn't been as much scoring here, but she's just been so dominant in the paint. Let's see how this quarter ends. There's Groth. Groth could make a run here. Don't rule it out.
I still love Peyton's Story, but I think I've switched over to even Jordan Stutzky.
Yeah. You can't give up the cheap one there. Wildcats fall asleep there on the inbound. Now 36-45, so back to 9 points. Cats got to be careful here at the end of the quarter.
You got to square your body to the hoop there. You can't just lob it up there.
Yeah, just kind of flung it up there, didn't she? So Wildcats now just, again, you can feel the energy. You can feel Lakeside gather themselves when they get that tempo and get the three. Luckily for the Wildcats, doesn't go down. And now, if you're Kellogg, I feel comfortable with one shot.
We got to do better on the passes here.
Those passes from the top of the key, whether it be Groff or Stutzky or Story, those passes, if you're at the center of the top of the key and you're making an entry pass to the angle, it's usually not going to be good enough. You're going to have to go to one side and use a ball fake. We're going to get another timeout here. It's a 30. We're going to stay. Wildcats just trying to hang on here. It's been between 5 and 9 points most of the night. Wildcats did they get down to, I thought they had it down to 2.
They did.
So the Wildcats had a nice little run there, got this lead down to 2, but since then, Lakeside has countered. And with really impressive shooting and some crafty defense here on the inbounds for Kellogg. So Wildcats will take advantage of that 30-second timeout. 12.7 here left in the third. Clint House underneath.
We need to add another camera, like underneath cam.
Yeah, we should. Although Gemma's giving us some good angles, what we need is a 65-inch TV right here so we can see that camera feed. We'll add that soon here.
Nice block by Jordan Stutzky.
Good defense, no foul. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened there. Maybe
off of her foot, maybe?
Maybe. Let's go to a full screen replay on that, see what maybe happened there. So that we're not going to get it. It's going to, oh, yep, we gather it here. Yeah, it did go off Danny. Just kind of a nonchalant steal there by Lakeside. Just kind of got Danny to mishandle the ball. And just like that, no points there for the Wildcats in that last 10, 15 seconds or so. So at the end of the third quarter, we have the Lakeside Knights at 45 and the Kellogg Wildcats at 36. Still a 9-point deficit, same as halftime. We'll see if the Wildcats can pull off, not a miracle, but see if they can make up that 9 points and make this a ball game. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. All right, you were serenaded by the Wildcat Kellogg High School pep band under the direction tonight of Riken White. Great grandson. Oh, and you know, they go, that guy's talking too much up there. Hit a 3. That's Kylie Wolf again. Riken White, great grandson of Lawana Watts, who sometimes watches Wildcats Live.
I believe she was at the last game we were here.
And she's been active and going to games. And grandson of Jimmy White Shoes White and Sherry. Long-time Wildcats. Multi-generation business owners at Watts Appliance. Give them if you have any needs, appliance.
Little interception there by
home
Groff.
or whatever. Give them a call. They're one of our Wildcats Live gold sponsors. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, you got to come over here, though. Michaela's got to make herself available. That was kind of a...
Go up with it, Aubrey.
Go up. There you go. even if you don't make it. So we are down 12 off of that because of that 3. That's got to be, well, Wolf, I don't know, she doesn't have as many as Pluff. They've got almost between 5 and 10 between the two of them. A free throw here, 2 in a row would be great. Or a putback by Story, that would have been huge. That's a 3-point play, in a non-conventional 3-point play. They are going to get a foul, and I believe that's 3 fouls for Lakeside, Danny. With most of the quarter left to go here, if the Wildcats are smart, they will get to the line. Stutzky's going to try that 3 and get it. Splash from, I almost called her Tori. Jordan Stutzky, daughter of Tori. Tori's happy with that shot. And then guess what? Lakeside's just going to keep putting those 3s up. There is no, we're killing time here for Lakeside. They want to get to 60. I guarantee you. Good. That's a good entry pass. That's a good kick. This needs to go down. It doesn't. That would have been huge. Good
she followed her shot
yes.
right there.
Michaela Groff, get in there. Reward that hard play. The Wildcats did. I was going to say they did everything but score.
Danny Hendrickson comes in.
Danny willed it. And the Wildcats are back within 6 after being down 12. Here we go. Guess what? Wildcats are going to stay in a man-to-man. Lakeside's going to stay. They do have someone kind of flexing back and forth here in the paint. Loose ball. Bodies everywhere. Stutzky comes up with it. She pushes to Story. Story has 0 breaks. It's all gas, no breaks for Peyton Story. And I love it. She's going to get to the line, and that's going to be 4 team fouls for Lakeside. Wildcats will shoot bonus from here on out as they will get to 5 fouls. And it's not a 1-and-1 anymore. It's 2 shots. So Wildcats will have an opportunity. When you think about strategies, scoring when the clock is not running is exactly what Lakeside doesn't want. They want this clock running, and they want to run while the clock is running. 48-43, Wildcats within 5.
Hands up, girls.
And that's just going to be another 3, and that's going to be rebounded by Henriksen. And that's what you – now, Kellogg, this is where you have to be disciplined. And it was almost a travel. Got it into Danny. No good. Story with the follow. This is just actually brute force basketball by Kellogg right here. The looks are okay, but it's just like we're just going to keep putting that up until we get it to go down, and they didn't this time.
It's like we were playing rugby out there.
It's all of a sudden a kind of a smash mouth offense for the Wildcats.
What do they call that in rugby? A scrum?
Yeah, rugby scrum. And I do like that they're getting it. The passes are okay. They're getting it in there. It's not finishing. They need to continue to play defense here and contest. That's a good cut there. Wow, that was nice. That's Layla Sijon. And not only was that a great cut, she moves so well without the ball. She shot that with her left hand, and I do not believe she's left-handed. We'll see here. No, she is not. She's right-handed. So the fact that she curled and went around and put that softly up with her left hand is really impressive. And Wildcats, you got to have that rebound right there. Down 7, and she's going to get a 2-fer here. So Sijon is just kind of a one-man gang right now, just taking the Wildcats on her own. Missed the second free throw, but got the rebound or got the steal. If you're Kellogg, you have to be disciplined and box out. She's not going to give you second chances here. She's going to knock the first one down, so back up to 8. Can't get lazy on these free throws, Danny. You got to box out. This time Sijon knocks down Bolt.
Timeout, Kellogg. I think you're going to be sitting Hendrickson for a minute. That was her 4th foul.
Yeah. 5 minutes to go here. Still quite a bit of basketball to be played. The Wildcats did have it down to 5 And it's back up to 9 again. So Lakeside just when you think you're back in striking distance, they punish you again. So we'll see what can happen here as you listen to the Kellogg High School Pep Band. And as we mentioned earlier, Kyle Van Vliet moving from percussion to the baritone. A true Renaissance man. Baseball,
Football,
wrestling, percussion, and now brass.
What's next?
What an absolutely well-rounded young man. Kyle Van Vliet, ladies and gentlemen, and the Kellogg High School Pep Band. 43-52. Still plenty of time left here if you're Kellogg, but it's only plenty of time if you're going to dictate the pace of this game. If it's going to be Lakeside pace, you're in trouble. Because
there's plenty of time. We don't need to hustle it.
No,
we still can slow it down, set it up.
No desperation for sure. I like this. This is smart. Passes are good. Ball fakes. That was that three looked good. And Danny with the rebound. Danny got to be careful now. You said she's got 4. It's still up on the board.
She's going to the line. She's going to shoot 2.
She's gonna. I think Coach Jana says we're just gonna. You're leaving you out there and just play smart and play hard, and that's what she's gonna do. Got to make free throws though. I don't think Robbie's tracking free throw attempts and makes, but I think we're not much north of 50%. Something to work on for Kellogg. Definitely be a different ball game. Good, 1 for 2 is better. Be a different ball game if we'd made maybe 4 or 5 of those free throws. It would be like a 3-point game right now. So, nonetheless, still within striking distance here. If you're Kellogg, I don't see an ounce of quit. Maybe as we get here to the 4-minute mark, can we narrow it down? Can we narrow it down to 3 for player of the game, and go from there? I mean, it would take somebody like scoring 10 points or something that wasn't in our 3. I think we're going to have the same 3, Danny. I'm going to say mine here as we get down to 4 minutes, and there's another rebound. Danny's easily double-digit rebounds right now. I'm going to go Danny, Jordan, and Peyton are my finalists.
You have the same 3 as me.
Okay. And it has been a pretty decent quarter for the Groth cousins. They've had some good minutes. I think game-wise, though, I think the level of intensity and the contribution on the stat line, even not just points. Oh, and
she might have just taken the lead in my points there. Jordan
that's
Stutzky. That's her second one.
3 of the half.
Yep.
And she's determined on defense. You can see her really working on moving her feet. And there you go. And that was Groff. Good defense. So, yeah, I think if anything,
down to 5.
It's really, you can always count on that hustle from Story. But if Jordan's going to hit a 3 and still keep her intensity up, and Danny's going to keep boarding like that, it really is becoming a 2-person race. But we'll see. There's still some time here. We'll see what Coach Ruth Ross chime in. Who you think that player of the game?
There it is, right there.
There's a late run by Aubrey. She's like, not so fast, Wildcats lag. We got some time here.
Went from 9 points back down to 2.
I'm going to pull us within 2 here. After I forced a turnover, I'm going to hit a 3, and we're gonna play defense again. I guess we just need to keep talking about player of the game, Danny. It gets these girls, they can hear us. They can sense it. Coach Janet, be strong with the ball. She's pleading with her players. You're there. You've made the defensive stop. You got to gather the ball. Lakeside, I was going to say they want a 3 in a big way here. And this is where right now you are in control. with good passing. Be strong with the ball. Or take a three. If that would have gone down, our player of the game was just blown wide open.
Turn around, Peyton.
Can't leave him. Can't leave him. Oh, my. They'll make you pay. That one was number 24, Tyler Lampert. How many timeouts do these coaches have? My goodness.
How many three-pointers has Lakeside made today?
A lot. A lot of threes. And Lampert there, that pushes it back up to 5. And we saw her here on the backside. And good job by Lakeside identifying that, getting out there.
Wide open.
Stutzky saw it too late. You cannot sleep on these Lakeside girls. They, not only can they shoot, they are more than willing to shoot often. We'll stay here. Wildcat Pep Band. Whose mom's?
Well, Stacy.
Stacy's mom is going on, I guess. Who's the artist, Danny?
Fountains of Wayne.
Fountains of Wayne. I knew you would know that with no hesitation.
Pretty sure it came out in like 2000 and, well, maybe 2000, 2001, somewhere around there.
Okay. Trumpets are bringing it. Gladdy Miller holding their own up there in the trumpet section. Gia Miller. Even shout-outs to the family here. Gia Miller, also in the B-flat family, the clarinet. And Gemma up in the K-Wall booth, keeping that camera smoothly rolling. And the Wildcats, they need points, Danny. Can't afford tons of turnovers as I say it. Wait a minute. Is that on Lakeside? Ooh, they got bailed out there. I thought that was good defense. Got no replay. But
I'm almost wondering if Lakeside doesn't know we do a live stream. I see a few of their patrons going live right now.
Yeah.
Catching the end of the game.
They're patrons. They could just send a text and say, hey, there's this live stream going on. It's Wildcats Live. It's on their website. It's on their Facebook, the Wildcats Live Facebook. And you could have HD coverage. But, I mean, I guess vertical video from a phone. And you do you. Maybe those are going to be snaps. Maybe they're snapping. Boy, Kylie Wolf really probes a defense. She's relentless. She made that happen there and passed it, but she is lethal. There's what we talked about. They can't have those turnovers. But Wolf and Pluff, offensive-minded, but they're not selfish. That's the tough part. If they're selfish, you can kind of shut them down, but they'll dish it. They'll get dribble drives, and they'll kick it if they have to, or get a dish and get other teammates involved. So tough offense to stop. There it is right there, curl around, and she's done that all night. That's Lampert. Actually, no, that was Saijon. Saijon did that the last possession, except she went to the left. She's a good ball player. And she is just a freshman. Very impressive. She's going to give the Lakeside Knights, it looks like, up a little strong there. Rebound by Danny. So it's 7. And there's a steal. She wants to knock down a 3. Just lost the ball here. Somebody wants a 3. There it is. I knew it. I called it. You got to be strong with the ball here, Kellogg. Good job getting a rebound, but now Jana's going to take a 30. Coach Jana Neary. 52-59. So if you get a bucket here, you can get it back to 5. Just a minute 18. You're running out of time if you're Kellogg, but you still have opportunities. Who hit the 3? Stutzky hit a 3. Dropped hit a 3.
I'm still leaning towards Jordan Stutzky right now.
I am too.
She's all over the place.
Defensively, she's unselfish. I got the certificate right here. I got my pen. I don't have it written down yet though, but the pen is clicked, and it's ready. So, Wildcats Live Player of the Game. We try to announce that right, we do it at the end. We're still working on it, but Stutzky, if that goes down, that was
It's
close.
a good look.
It was. She's hustling back on defense, tries to get her hand. She gets a foul.
Yeah.
That's a good foul. She almost got a steal there. I guess we're going to wait just as long as we can.
Wolf knocks on another one.
Yeah, these Lakeside girls definitely. This is another area of advantage they have over the Wildcats. Of course, that was 1 for 2 there, but they've knocked down quite a few free throws. Wildcats got to be careful here. Groth's got to be smart with it. Don't pick up that dribble till you have somebody there or somebody breaking to catch a pass. I like good possession. Kick for 3. I like it. Get in there. Michaela Groth.
We needed it.
That's the possession.
Oh, wow.
That's the possession you need if you're Kellogg. Did you notice they got it inside, Danny? And Hendrickson kicked it because they knew they needed 3. Michaela Groth knocked down the 3.
Kellogg ball.
If Michaela Groth knocks down a 3 here, you're going to have to – I haven't written anything down. So Stutzky's is our leader. She takes it through the paint, gets her own rebound, and gets fouled.
She can knock these down, make it a 3-point.
Yeah. And that's the 5th foul for number 11, Zimri Hudson. Hasn't been as active on scoring, but you really can't just take scoring when you talk about a high school basketball game. There's a lot happening behind the scenes. And to get 5 fouls, you're being physical, you are active, and you are impacting the game for
With
sure.
Groth and Henderson down there, do you try to miss and get?
They're talking about it right here. I'll tell you that. Jordan, can you miss this to the left? Danny, can you loop around, get the board,
and maybe get bonus
and foul,
points?
4-point play. We're staying here. The Wildcat student body, I gotta say, they just must be concerned about their beauty sleep because they all got bailed out early.
They were just on a break.
Yeah, we got the JV wrestlers in Coeur d'Alene, so there's some of them not here. Choir on a trip to University of Idaho.
What can we do to challenge the Kellogg High School student body to get more bodies in Andrews Gymnasium?
I don't know. There have been ADs that have done pizza for the most energetic.
We were just talking about
we did fan of the game.
Shooting hoops. So we need to get Wildcat pizza up here.
Oh yeah, like a halftime.
Marty, if you're listening, we need to get some Wildcat pizza up here.
Halftime hoop shoot.
Halftime hoop shoot.
Heck, have a combination. Have your swag out there, and then also have, like, if you make a half quarter, let's say there's $50 in the pot, you get $50.
Or a free full large pizza.
She's gonna make this one. She said, "I'm not missing." We're gonna go full court. This is what we drew up in the timeout. We're gonna go full court. See if we can get.
See if we get the trap up here. Well, Danny almost got her hand on that ball.
Yeah. And now you've got, this is when Lakeside's not in a hurry to score. And that's, it's not their nature, so you're going to get a chance.
Go up with it.
Story's going to go up with it.
Jump ball, Kellogg possession.
Now, if Kellogg could have made one of those putbacks, or Stutzky could have shot fake, made a bucket and got fouled, we'd be looking at possibility of a tie game. Still could get it here with either a 3 or a quick 2 and a quick full court press again. Gonna have to get a look. They're gonna try to get it. Stutzky's gonna, she got blocked. It was there though. Wildcats gave it a go, Danny, to get that within 3 and have the ball in possession, a chance to win.
Biggest deficit was 12.
Got the lead up to 12. The Lakeside Knights did. I like the effort we saw from the Wildcats tonight. It's not a win, but I saw lots of things that will contribute to wins as the season progresses, and I really like just the adjustments Coach Jana made. Credit to Lakeside. When you knock down threes like that and play as a team, you're going to be tough to beat. So the Wildcats will come up on the short end here by 3. A nice little fight back at the end. They will go down 60-57 for Danny Kenyon. Oh, we're going to go player of the game.
Can't miss that.
Only got her partially put in there. Jordan Stutzky, your Kellogg Wildcats Live player of the game. She will receive a $10 bean card thanks to Sarah Still and Todd down at the Beanery card, I should say. Congratulations to Jordan Stutzky. And we'll go to the alma mater. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. For Gemma Miller, Danny Kenyon, I'm Simon Miller. We are Wildcats Live. Go Cats.
Do you want me to get a photo of this with her?
Yeah, Dan.
Well, I mean, her mom's standing right there, so